Well, we back. He survived another night at home out of the
Yes.
hospital. Yes, Eddie is here. Eddie had the best sandwich ever, you know. And man,
Took a picture of it and rubbed it in our face.
Yes, because we haven't had a chance to eat breakfast yet,
Right.
you know. But we want to welcome everybody in.
Mm-hmm.
We love seeing y'all every morning. We love waking up to you. I love waking up with you. Is that the word? With?
Mm-hmm.
With. Yeah. I love waking up with you. Yes. So, take it away, guys.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome into Go Live Together. We are your morning team. I'm Jeremy. This is Cheryl. And on side of us is Eddie Lugo and Pickles, his cat. Good morning, Pickles, or good night, since you're a nocturnal creature. Yeah, knocked out. Okay, well, that'll work. We got a guest panelist in today. Welcome, everybody who has made it into the replay. Thank you so much for coming by. If you are here for that reason, please type in hashtag replay in the comments section.
I have a question. And this, I don't know if it goes to the union rep or if we can just make a decision amongst ourselves. Since Pickles comes in, since Pickles comes in and go to sleep, why can't I tag Pickles in and I go back there and go to sleep?
No, because Pickles at least made it to the panel, and also Pickles is a nocturnal creature.
I am too.
No,
you're not.
No.
No.
I think the
nocturnal means you're up at night and hanging around and doing bad things. You don't. You sleep all night.
Oh.
Okay, then. So, besides, Pickles only speaks to me. She's very shy. She doesn't speak to anybody else. Sometimes Alice, but mostly to me.
Because you spoil her.
That's right.
That's right.
She's my baby.
Good morning, everybody who has made it into the live chat. Yo, Eddie Lugo Studios has made it in. Good morning.
If Controversial Cruiser was here, he would say, go to the back and get some more sleep.
Good morning. Traveling with Tinkerbell has made it in the chat. Hello. Welcome in.
He's on the West Coast right now.
I know, right?
And she says, good morning, everyone. Happy hump day. I will be hearing and working today. Have a magnificent day, everyone. And thank you for that donation of fairies in the chat. Scott Smith has made it in. Good morning, driving and listening.
Good morning, Mr. Smith.
I've been driving and listening to people's chat because I had to take the kids to school this morning.
Mike and Rihanna's Adventures has made it in. Good morning. They say, good morning, everyone, and happy hump day. It is 43 degrees Fahrenheit and cloudy with a high of 56 degrees today.
Good weather.
That's a little cool.
But that's good weather.
Yeah, I like that. They also said tomorrow is the start of Rise Up Hot Air Balloon Festival here in Medicine Hat, with up to 26 balloons from across Canada and the U.S. will be here.
Oh, man. That's going to be exciting.
I know. Hot air balloons.
They have something like that down here in Galveston where during the summer they have a lot of hot air balloons. I don't know if they're coming from as far as Canada, but they do have that same little thing down here.
Kathy Mills, good morning.
Good morning, Kathy.
Cruising with Calandra has made it in. Good morning.
Hey, Tony.
PK Adventure Travels says, good morning. It's travel day for the cruise.
Yes.
That'll work.
I tap myself in because if I tap myself in and you tap back, that means that I can go in your place.
Yeah. And Life with Tanisha RN has made it in. Good morning. And thank you for this list of the day. We always appreciate you coming in and doing this for us. And she says, good morning. National Craft Distillery Day.
Mm.
Vanilla Pudding Day,
Hey, that's me.
Oh, I go for some of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Buy a Musical Instrument Day,
Mm.
Emergency Medical Services for Children Day,
Yeah.
Wow.
and Maritime Day.
Mm.
That's why PK is going to cruising today because it's a maritime day.
Oh, well, that'll work.
Mhm.
Okay, now we're making the connection. Celebrate accordingly.
Yes.
Eat some vanilla pudding.
Yes. I think
Nettie
I'll
and
do that.
JT, happy Wednesday. Good morning.
Good morning.
Ah,
Will G, working and listening.
Good
all
morning.
right.
Ahoy there, Captain Billy J Travels has
Hey,
made it in.
Captain.
Good morning. Oh, wow. Cruising with Calandra says, my wife had her gallbladder out a month ago. I know how you feel, Jeremy. Glad you're feeling better.
Yeah.
Yep. It hurts. It does. Canadian Family Life has made it in. Good morning.
Mm. And watch. He's gonna ask her what she's got in the crock pot, just so you can't eat it or
Yeah.
think about it.
Well, no, I like
Mike
to
is-
think about meals that I can have, you know.
Mm.
As it stands right now, I'm on an unrestricted diet, but I'm restricting myself, you know. I heard that I need to make better choices, and that's what I'm doing. So
Mm.
yeah. Look who made it in. Cruising is fun anytime has made it in.
Who that? Who that? Who that?
Gabe?
Who that? Who that?
The person who's trying to go to sleep with pickles.
I know, right? Oh, okay. Here we go. Captain says more pickles, less Eddie.
Oh,
I know, right? Hey, cat videos get a lot of views.
They do.
I'm just saying, pickles could lay there for the whole time.
Lately, they haven't been doing anything crazy here in front of me.
Our viewership would go off the
Yeah.
roof. Just put hashtag cat sleeping or
Mhm.
something in the chat. Hey, just a yogi doing burpees in his basement. Good
Your
morning.
buddy, huh?
Yes. Keisha Henderson, good morning.
Good morning.
Morning. She
Thank
knew.
you for making it in. Oh, snap. Z's Gaming and Home Theater channel has made it in. Breaking news today. Will be a great day. My Queen Elizabeth is going shopping. You know what? She's going to buy it for me. Ingredients for peach cobbler.
I was just to ask him
wow.
about that before I even read it. I said, "Oh my God!"
I know.
He's gonna say peach cobbler.
Yeah. Okay. And it Cruising with Calandra, as an update to the gallbladder thing, it says, yeah, you can't do anything. I had to be Mr. Mom for like 3 weeks. It was tough.
Mm.
And yeah, your diet takes a hit because everything goes through, you know.
Yeah, they told us that
Yep.
in the hospital. You know, the doctor did.
It's definitely going to be an adjustment. That's for sure.
But so he won't be by himself. We do it as a family. You know,
Mhm.
just as a family.
Yep. We've been snacking on cucumbers.
Mm. And Hannah had the last. She ate all of them.
Yep.
She did.
Yep. All righty, guys. Well, we are caught up in the chat, and it is now time for me to show you this. It is a cloudy morning here in Galveston.
But hot and
And-
windy.
Yeah, we're waking up to 81 degrees with 94% humidity and cloudy. If you are coming here today, our high is 54 degrees with 84% humidity, 16% precipitation, 17-mile-an-hour winds, and mostly cloudy. It's not going to be a pretty day here on the island. So I asked, where all of the other ships are, and here goes. The Norwegian Prima is in Iceland. The Regal Princess is over here in the UK. The Voyager of the Seas is in Rhodes, Greece.
Mm.
That'll work. I don't see the Disney Magic. This actually might. Yeah, this one right here is the Disney Magic. Looks like they're over here in the Bahamas. Over here with the Dream, which is in Half Moon Cay today. Also in Costa Maya, we got the Carnival Breeze and the Jubilee. The Harmony of the Seas is in Roatan. and the Mariner of the Seas is at sea today.
Mm.
So that's a quick check in with all of our ships. Let's check back in with the chat and see who else has made it in.
Just to be clear, when you say ships, it's the one that are get out of Galveston.
Yeah, ships coming out of Galveston is the
Mhm.
ones that we is the one that the ship tracker leads me to. Cruising with Keith has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning, Keith.
And he says, good morning, everyone. Happy hump day.
Yes.
Bama Nola Adventures
Hey,
has
Bama.
made it in. Good morning. And Cruising with Calandra says we're actually getting the MSC Europa 2 today here in New York City, New Jersey, which is
Whoa.
a Hapag Lloyd Cruises ship. MS Europa 2,
Mm-hmm.
not MSC. Hapag Lloyd Cruises ship. That'll work. That's one of them smaller vessels. Yeah, I imagine. And hoping to get her with the drone. Yeah, I know. That's going to be awesome.
Yeah, that's going to be nice because all your drone footage is ooh-wee.
Yep. Okay, well, here's a question. Z asked a question in the chat. Breaking news, another Royal Caribbean cruise ship lost power. And his question to everybody is, what would you do if your cruise ship loses power?
I would expect to get some type of credit, onboard credit, as well as future credit on my next booked cruise. That is what I want. I don't want anything other than or less than that. Otherwise, I would not be a happy camper.
Oh, wow. Not the golden child of Royal Caribbean, the Icon?
Yep.
Wow.
That happened yesterday.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
I am truly disconnected.
Yeah, because yesterday we were at the doctor's office.
Yeah.
Yesterday. So, and when we left there, but he still got the blood bag, Tanisha.
Yeah.
It wasn't ready to come out yesterday. He's still bleeding. But
and before we get into Jeremy Goes Bananas today, I have an email that was sent to me from Virgin Voyages. And it was sent to all the travel advisors.
Because they've been doing bad. Hit them on
some
the
travel
hand.
advisors have been doing some nefarious things. And
Yes.
John Dorio wrote us all an email.
I am going to in the news. That's going to be one of them.
Okay. He's going to do it.
Okay. Well, that'll work. We can move on with the show then.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
And Utopia?
And Utopia. Oh no, I would.
I don't know
that because you know how much people paid to get on those
power
ships
for 8 minutes.
I'm just saying, people have paid so much to get on those new Icon series ships or whatever, and for them to lose power is unthinkable.
Look, somebody else had the bag. Like everybody that we've talked to hasn't heard of the bag, hasn't seen the bag, but
what does she say?
Cruising with Calandra says, yeah, it took a week for my wife's bag to come out and it got infected, so we had to wait. Yeah.
See, that's our thing. I
don't want it to get infected.
We do not. We're through with hospitals right now. We want to be.
Traveling with Tinkerbell is still counting down to the Utopia.
Mm.
Yeah, I know you're excited about that for sure.
But I'm still back on that question that Z asked,
Yeah, what would you do if your cruise ship lost power?
And it's a new ship. I would be very upset too. That would but it's nothing I could do about it, but accept whatever they gave
to
me.
do. Yeah. Oh, Mike and Rihanna said Rihanna had the bag and she had it in for 2 weeks. Wow.
See, but nobody down here.
And Will G says, not sure. It was another Royal Caribbean ship besides the Icon.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Here we go. Luckily, they gave her heavy antibiotics and it all worked out and the wound closed up. That'll work.
Yeah.
Oh, snap. Look who made it in. It's Justin, y'all.
Hey, Justin.
It says, hello, traveling on the beautiful blue seas is the channel. And it says, hello, everyone. I got great news. I just paid off my cruise and was shortly talking with my buddy and heard the unfortunate news. If you haven't heard yet, please head over to his channel to find out.
Oh, you just
And
found
he's
out.
talking about, he's talking about cruising on the high seas and travel. Had some devastating news that he posted on his channel in the event you want to find out what's going on.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. PK Adventure Travel says, I'd make do. We always have a flashlight in our bag. You know what? I do too.
We do too. I
have a
travel.
flashlight in my backpack.
Yeah, I travel with travel size backpack. I mean backpack, like flashlight.
Flashlight. Yeah, we always
torch.
We always have a flashlight in our bags so we could at least be able to see. LOL. Yep.
Yep, we do too.
Absolutely.
I tell you, I'm an experienced cruiser. I don't care if the captain gets sick. I believe I can steer the ship. I got all kinds of stuff in my I travel with so much. That's why I have like 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not gonna say how many bags I got for a 6-day cruise with Eddie. Because he's shaking his head now. But it's 4. We're looking at 5 though. So I know but we're coming from a long ways.
Mikey Rana says Cheryl will be the captain on the ship.
Yes. Yes. Me and Rihanna, I will let her
Jeremy, next car, get a pickup truck, okay?
Limit trunk space, so therefore everything has to fit.
Everything has to fit.
Yes.
Or we can hold our bags.
Oh my God.
No,
I'm
on lifting restriction.
Yeah. So you can hold your bag. Hannah holds hers. Elijah and me. Elijah have to hold 2.
I don't know.
He's gonna go.
The bags are gonna hold him.
Yep. Oh, okay. Here we go. Here's an update. Mikey Rana says Captain Cheryl is taking over for Captain Billy J.
Oh no, I can't take over for Captain Billy J because
he's no longer a captain.
Well, let me tell you, his lives and tours and drunk crawls. What do they call drunk
bar crawls?
Bar crawls. They are very good. I didn't know what they call because I don't drink. So I mean, I drink, but I don't drink.
Calander says, "Put the kids to work." LOL.
I know, right? They can hold their breath.
Captain Billy J says, "What? You can't believe it."
Yeah, promoted.
Yep.
I don't want it.
Admiral.
Yep. Real aft admiral.
Real aft. Out.
Yep. He likes it too.
Yep. Okay. Well, that'll work. And we are all caught up in the chat. So let's check in with Hannah and see what she has to say.
Dad goes bananas.
I like that music. It's cute.
It's fun. Yeah, that music is fun. Alrighty, guys. Well, welcome to Jeremy Goes Bananas, the segment of the show where I attempt to read what happened on this day in history.
And I have missed it ever since, but today I'm here. I'm so excited.
And today is Wednesday, May 22nd. And on this day in 1813, German dramatic composer Richard Wagner, whose operas and music had a revolutionary influence on the course of Western music, was born in Leipzig.
It's bananas. Bananas.
In 1844, American painter Mary Cassatt, who was especially known for her impressionist works of the intimate lives of contemporary women, was born in Allegheny
No, it's
City,
Allegheny.
Pennsylvania.
No, it's not Allegheny.
Like Allegheny.
Allegheny?
Yes, Pennsylvania.
In 1849, future U.S. President Abraham Lincoln was granted a patent for a boat lifting device. He was the only U.S. president to have a patent.
He was going to make that money.
In 1885, French poet, novelist, and
Mhm.
dramatist Victor Hugo, who was the most important of the French Romantic writers, died at the age of 83.
Mm.
In 1939, Adolf Hitler of Germany and Benito Mussolini
Mhm.
of Italy signed the Pact of Steel, a full military and political alliance between their countries. In 1942, Mexico entered World War II by declaring war on Germany, Italy, and Japan.
Mm. They were going to kick some butt.
In 1960, one of the largest earthquakes on record struck the southern coast of Chile, killing about 5,700 people and creating seismic sea waves that caused death and destruction in distant Pacific coastal areas, notably Japan and Hawaii.
Mm.
In 1972, Richard Nixon arrived in Moscow, the first visit by a U.S. president to the Soviet Union.
Mm.
In 1992, American comedian Johnny Carson, considered by many to be the king of late night television, made his final appearance as the host of The Tonight Show.
Mm.
In 2011, one of the deadliest tornadoes in U.S. history struck Joplin, Missouri,
Mm-hmm.
causing massive damage and killing some 160 people.
Yeah, it flattened that area.
And that will do it for Jeremy Goes Bananas.
Mm-hmm.
Dad went bananas.
I miss seeing my babies up here. Oh,
Yeah.
my goodness.
There's a correction in the chat here. Captain Billy J says, no, Mike and Rihanna, no. Commodore Carnival.
Mm.
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
John Hill made an announcement yesterday.
Mm.
So he's a real apt admiral, not a Commodore.
Okay.
Mm.
So sorry, Cappy, but you're not.
Right.
You're not one of the Commodores. Nope.
Plus, a Commodore has a special meaning to me as a travel agent. You know, whenever you graduate the education course on Princess and Cunard, they call you a Commodore.
Mm-hmm.
That's the Commodore graduation free cruise that they give away. That's the level that you got to reach in order for you to get a cruise out of them and have the top, you know, that's the top tier after you pass through your training. It's a little tidbit for everybody. All right. Mike and Rihanna's Adventure says Billy J is in the Commodore singing group. Yep. In the Commodores. That'll work.
Nope. Not even on that one.
Yeah.
Mm. Mike's on a roll this morning. He's funny.
Yeah.
He's trying to be.
And he could be. Yep.
I could be.
All right. Well, we are once again caught up in the chat. So that means that it is now time for Eddie to bring us the cruise and travel industry news.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Cruise News. Today,
Mm-hmm.
California's new honest pricing law effective July 1st, 2024 will require cruise lines to include all mandatory fees, such as taxes and port fees, in their advised prices. The legislation aims to provide consumers with clearer and more transparent pricing, eliminating the surprise for additional costs at checkout. The law, also known as Senate Bill 478, prohibits all businesses from advertising a price without including nearly all required fees or charges. Ooh, I like that.
Mm-hmm.
California Attorney General Rob Bonta emphasized the importance of this transparency, stating our price transparency law is about clear and honest communication with consumers, so consumers can make the financial choices they are best for them and their families. He added, the law is simple. The price you see is the price you pay. This change will impact major cruise lines such as Royal Caribbean, Carnival Cruise Line, Celebrity Cruises, and Princess Cruises, which often have additional costs exceeding $100 per person. Ouch! That's gonna hurt you, baby. Some cruise lines like Disney Cruise Lines and Silversea Cruises already include these fees in their advertised prices and will not need to make adjustments. While the law mandates the inclusion of port fees and other necessary expenses, it does not require the inclusion of optional charges like gratuities. I guess since that part is up to the customer to do gratuities or not, or to do their own thing, that might be the difference there, but we'll see. We'll find out pretty soon. Cruise lines advertising and operating in California will now need to list all-inclusive prices encompassing mandatory fees, taxes, and other expenses, including cancellation fees. Mandatory fees include costs imposed by port authorities for using their facilities and services, often passed along to cruise passengers as port fees. These fees cover various expenses, including docking fees, pilotage fees for the local pilot to navigate the ship, security fees, wharfage fees, harbor maintenance fees, oh my God, environmental fees, and custom and immigration fees for processing passengers and crew. Jesus Christ. Port fees can vary widely depending on the port and the services provided, but cruise lines are aware of the cost when setting cruise prices. Traditionally, port fees are listed separately from the price of the cruise. The regulation aims to end drip pricing, where customers are initially attracted by a low advertised price but end up paying more due to undisclosed mandatory fees. Royal Caribbean Group, which operates Royal Caribbean Cruise Lines, Celebrity Cruises, and Silversea Cruises, has announced it will implement California's changes nationwide. Nice. To maintain consistency and avoid confusion. This means that starting July 1st, the advertised prices for all of its cruises lines across the United States will include all required taxes, fees, and port expenses. Carnival Corporation has also confirmed similar changes to its brand, including Carnival Cruise Lines, Princess Cruise Lines, Holland America Line, and Canair North America. In an email sent to travel advisors, Carnival Corporation's cruise line stated, at this time, the Carnival Cruise Line, Princess, Holland America, and Canair North America brands have elected to include all the current taxes, fees, and port expenses into the advertised price. Seabourn already advertises fares this way, but the changes described for refunds and cancellation fees will apply to Seabourn as well. The letter explains pricing would list the cruise price, government taxes and fees, and required cruise fees and port expenses in its advertised price. This will provide guests with a clear total price upfront for the cruise selected. Carnival Corporation continue. Cruise lines that do not comply with the new law might face fines, penalties, injunctions, and legal action. Ay, mamma mia. In other news, we'll be able to tell you that you can receive Carnival Cruise Lines has responded to a viral cruise stateroom upgrade hack circulating on social media, noting that not only does it not work, but it's a waste of time for passengers and crew members alike. So-called hack recommends that travelers book an inside stateroom, but on embarkation day, visit the guest services desk and claim to be scared, sick, and claustrophobic because of the small interior room. Theoretically, This will compel the guest services staff to upgrade travelers to a balcony stateroom and no extra charge.
Mm-mm.
That is some messed up stuff.
Yeah.
The individual posting the so-called trick did not, however, provide the ship's names, sailing dates, or other confirmation or where or when they were successful getting an upgrade. The post, however, was made on a social media site known for false and exaggerated claim. I must have been through social. The tip did come to the attention of Carnival Cruise Line's brand ambassador John Hill, who addressed his truthfulness with characteristic colorful commentary. So he says, quote and unquote, this hack is only true in the same sense it's true that I am on the front cover of Cruise Industry News under the banner Cruising Hottest and Most Influential Man 2024.
Mm.
Hill said, it is no secret that cruise bookings are up for all cruise lines. When a ship is sold out, there are no staterooms available for upgrading on board, no matter what the reason or request might be.
Right.
Many passengers have to visit guest services on the first day of the cruise to arrange paying for onboard accounts with cash, replacing sell and sign cards that might not work, requesting special needs accommodations, reporting lost luggage, and other issues. Other guests have responded with skepticism to the hack, noting that cruise lines clearly publish staterooms types and sizes. Any traveler who needs a larger room due to claustrophobia, accessibility, or simply personal preference should book that type of room when they arrange their cruise.
Mm-hmm.
On board, guests might also notice signage posted near the guest services desk that states the ship is full and no upgrades are available. If travelers are truly unhappy with their assigned stateroom, guest services can arrange for their luggage to be returned to the cruise terminal if they choose not to set sail. This would be without any refund or compensation, however. Our upgrades were ever available. Booking a lower category of stateroom and hoping for a free upgrade may be a cost-saving strategy, but it's not a foolproof one. Travelers can, however, book a guaranteed stateroom in the lowest category they will be comfortable with. While they will not be able to pick up their exact stateroom number or location, it is possible they will receive an upgrade when their final stateroom assign is made. The risk, however, is that they may also receive a stateroom in their chosen category in a less desirable location, such as an obstructed view or in a noisier part of the ship.
That's right.
Other cost-saving ways to get upgrades are through bidding programs, which vary by cruise line. For these programs, guests are offered the opportunity to bid on upgrades as their cruise dates approaches. Bids will be accepted or rejected depending on availability and cost.
That's right.
Ultimately, the very best way to ensure that the best possible stateroom is to book the exact room you want for your cruise vacation. Consider the size and location of the cabin, its amenities, and any perks, such as special benefits for suites or same class of staterooms. There will be no need to try an unconfirmed, uncertain trick or upgrade if you're already reserved the upgrade you want. Just the way it is, you know. So, okay. And besides that, I want to go to a third news today, which is the one that you were talking about. Virgin voyage today, and it is as follows. If everybody's still here, Virgin Voyage, the adults-only cruise line, has issued a stern warning to its first mates, travel agents, and advisors regarding unauthorized solicitation and rebating activities occurring on its ships. The cruise line owned by Sir Richard Branson's Virgin Group sent an email to first mates on May 21st, yesterday, emphasizing that such practices are prohibited and could result in the cancellation of first mate accurate accounts or even a ban from sailing on Virgin Voyage ships. Something's not good. John Diorio, Vice President of North American Sales for Virgin Voyage, signed the email outlining several key actions the company is actively working to stop. He highlighted the importance of maintaining fair business practices and preserving the integrity of the partnership between the cruise line and travel agents. The email follows ongoing complaints from guests, travel agents, and crew members made to the cruise line, prompting the need for a reminder of the company's policies. It stressed that all travel agents and advisors must comply with a ticket contract through Virgin Voyages. Virgin Voyages email to travel agents outline the specific activities that are strictly prohibited. These include first mates soliciting cruisers in social media groups and asking them to transfer their bookings from another first mate or Virgin Voyages to them, or asking them to purchase My Next Virgin Voyages placeholders for them. The email reminded travel agents that onboard solicitation is also banned, including leaving business cards, branded items, and flyers around any ships or terminals promoting a travel agency, which is strictly prohibited. Additionally, casually meeting cruisers in line at the My Next Virgin Voyage desk and offering to help them, but instead asking them to transfer the sailing to them, is also not allowed. This is some crazy stuff.
Hmm.
Virgin Voyages also addressed the issue of rebating, where agents offer a part of their commission back to clients. This practice is seen as giving guests higher perceived value than booking directly through the cruise line or another agent. This practice is included in the warning. The cruise line reiterated its commitment to working with the majority of travel agents who adhere to the rules and taking necessary measures to stop the minority who do not. Virgin Voyages fleets comprises 110 gross ton shifter sees Miami-based Scarlet Lady, Barcelona-based Valiant Lady, and Athens-based Resilient Lady. Each ship can accommodate up to 2,700 passengers and 1,100 crew members. First offering cruise post-pandemic with Scarlet Lady, which sails in the Caribbean. The cruise line will launch its fourth ship, Brilliant Lady, in 2025. The North American-based ship will operate out of Miami, New York, Los Angeles, and Seattle, and will be the first Virgin Voyage ship to travel to Alaska.
Hmm.
Yes, sir. So
All right.
tie it up, tie it up, tie it up, tie it up.
Mm.
Hmm.
It's like
Yep.
somebody's gonna be in trouble. They don't follow orders and policies. Ouch.
Yep.
Wow.
And so if you as a cruiser experience any anything like that, travel agents on the ship trying to get your business and stuff by doing anything, it sounds like, all the way from advertising to meeting you at the next cruise desk, that's prohibited by the cruise line.
Yeah, it should be.
It should be. Yeah. People are on the cruise ship to have a vacation, not to
Mhm.
be
Harassed.
hounded
Yeah,
and harassed.
yeah, it should be.
So it's good that they made that move,
Mhm. I like it. I do.
And we have a would you rather that came in through our chat this morning. And I would like for everybody in the chat to chime in on this one. Because as you book your cruise, as you're looking for a cruise, they always ask you this question. For $20 less, we can choose your stateroom for you.
It's like Eddie's story. His first story was kind of going with this in
So the would you rather for today is pay a bit more and choose your own stateroom, or pay a bit less and let the cruise line pick for you. Which one do you normally do? We would really love to know.
and I want to answer that too, because like Eddie said in his story,
Mhm.
sometimes you might get that right room, sometimes you might not. Sometimes you get it right on the day before or a couple of days before boarding the ship.
Mhm.
No, I pay more
Yep.
to pick my room, like Ross said. I pay more. I don't care.
Yep.
No, I will pick it, and that's that.
And Orange Cone Blog says pay more, pick my room. Scott
Yes.
McNeil says pay more and pick my location.
Mhm.
Captain Billy J says pay more and choose my room, my front captain's quarters.
I'm gonna stay in the room with them next time. I keep, somebody's gonna say, "Come on, Cheryl." If I keep saying that, they're gonna say, "Come on, cruise with me."
Yeah.
I'm really fun because guess what? I like to stay in my cabin. You know, I come out to eat, and that's it. That's the only thing.
Yep. And Tinkerbell says that's a big no for travel agents. You should never try to approach anyone for your business on a
that's
cruise or leave your
you're
business
right.
card either.
That's right. And not even on these ducks. We've stopped buying ducks. It really worked out for us.
Yeah, we don't want to do ducks anyway.
And because the Prima was so, you know, nice, we didn't
Bougie.
Yeah, we didn't do our room door either. And guess what? The only ones that I saw that were done had pineapples on them.
Yeah, people trying to be funny.
Those were the only doors that I saw decorated, and it was one pineapple here and there, you know, but that's it. I didn't see, you know, like on Carnival, you see doors and doors and doors.
Yeah.
Nope, not on not on NCL.
Orange Cone Blog said it's all about location, location, location.
That's true.
And everybody wants to get in the middle of the ship, you know, because it's
the middle or the aft for me.
Yeah.
Because if I'm by dinner, I'm good. If I'm by the elevators, I'm good. But, you know, yeah.
Me, I gotta have a handicap room.
Yeah,
no matter what.
Right.
You like to get the big rooms for free.
PK Adventure Travel says 99% of the time I pay more and pick my room.
Yes.
There are times where I just want to be on a ship and want to pay the least possible. That one, I let them pick our room. Yeah. Yeah.
I haven't done that yet, but I haven't done it yet. I have to admit, I have not let the cruise line pick our room.
Yeah, because our spreadsheet would be missing one block, which is the stateroom number.
Yeah.
Until we get to the thing. And, you know, unless she sees the stateroom number on the luggage tag, oh, that's not a good thing.
No.
At all. And it's me, Wanston. Yes, honey, has made it in. Good morning.
Baby. How you doing?
And House of X Entertainment Inc. has made it in. What's up? Welcome to the party.
Yes, this is the Sick and Shut In.
Sick and Shut In show. Good morning. Welcome in.
Yes.
So like Alice likes Ocean View.
Yes.
And I got her to do staterooms.
Mm-hmm.
And our first 3 cruises were Ocean View because she picked. But I guess to her, let's just get a stateroom, inside stateroom, because it's less.
Yeah.
And it's all we need is, you know, if we need a window, we just go upstairs and to the lead and look out. So once she got our first handicap room, then she realized that it was bigger,
yeah,
and more space. We didn't have a window, but at least we're able to go out and do our thing, you know. So, and I'd rather sleep in darkness than any light at all. So now she likes to the inside cabins as long as it's handicapped.
That'll work. Kathy Mills says, I always pick my cabin. I prefer to be midship, mid-deck, under a deck of cabins, and not too far from the elevators when possible.
Amen to that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's us. That's us.
And PK Adventure Travels says, I will let you know how the quote unquote they pick the room goes when we do the Utopia in November.
Okay.
That was a cheap as we can go just to be on the newest ship.
Okay. We would like to know how because I've heard some, you know, everybody hasn't had a bad experience with that. But for me, I like to know. I'm a detail person when it comes to traveling. I gotta have where I'm going. I mean, it's like I plan and check off. This has been done. This has been done. I would go bananas not knowing where my luggage is going to be.
And before we get, we're not caught up in the chat, but I know Baby has a question of the day that we would like to get to before we get too far into the show here. So.
The question is.
Yes, the question is.
How many times do you go to guest services on a cruise? I'll let him answer.
I average about 3
per cruise.
I don't know why. but
He has
somehow
he's dating somebody on every ship in guest services because
Oh, is that what it is?
yes, because he'll be on that phone and he'll just listen to the music on guest services. Yeah.
she has a dedicated priority line to
And so he'll
guest
just-
services.
So he'll just listen. Then he'll go down there. And because I'm the person with the dedicated person line,
Mhm.
I have to go. So he has to drag me out of the room to go to guest services for something that is small.
Minute, very minute, but that is a good question. How many times do you go to guest services on average on your cruise?
On average.
0. Okay, that'll work.
Alex does everything on the TV.
Mhm.
Unless there's something extremely weird, then shows up to guest services. But other than that,
Okay.
mellow.
If we have a credit, he goes to guest services. If it's a word on the bill, a word that he don't understand,
Got to get the money straight.
he goes to guest services. And these are all credit words that he goes all the time. All the time. He's having problems breathing right now. But all the time, you know.
Cruising with Calandra says, I had an aft facing balcony on the Freedom this past weekend and it was fantastic.
See, I haven't had one of those yet. I haven't, but I want one.
I know Rob had one, an extended aft balcony.
Mhm.
Oh, that was a nice room.
Mhm.
Never had
And then the one that the Gingers had with the wraparound balcony on the corner, it was like a corner extended aft balcony room. I mean, it was just a never-ending balcony. I'm for real. That
He
sucker-
went on the cabin crawl.
Yeah, the cabin crawl was cool.
Our room was part of the cabin crawl too, but
Mhm.
he went to everybody's cabin crawl, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he
Ca-
knows what everybody had.
Kathy Mills says Allure was a big ship and only had front and aft elevator banks. So my cabin was a bit further forward. For that reason, it was a nice Central Park balcony.
Okay.
That'll work. Hey,
Nice.
Together We Travel has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
And Orange Cone Vlog, in answer to the question, is as little as possible.
Oh, I wish you teach
Our
2.0. Teach him. In fact, when he tells you he's on his way to guest services, Ross, pull him. Just take him in a different
Oh,
direction.
snap. Ross, you know, I would, if I could, do a quick turn on this. So I'll hit the speakerphone button here. Hello? Oh, for real? Okay, well, I'll let everybody know. Thank you. Ross says, "What's up, y'all?" In the chat. Yes, the banana
You
phone
and
was
Ross,
ringing.
y'all gonna get in trouble on this 2.0.
on the Harmony. I know we're on the 6th deck, which is
Mhm.
right on when Central Park is at, I believe. It's down at the end. You go into the corridor. The room is right there. You come out, you're right in Central Park. So
Mm.
should be interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Gonna be my
Please
first
take any pictures.
RCCL.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Captain Billy J says, "I've only been to guest services twice in the 11 cruises I've been on."
See,
No.
that's I'm telling you, man, when you hear him, if we ever cruise with y'all, and we will be cruising with Ross. So Ross, I'm putting you in charge of keeping him out of guest services.
in the Glory, I went to customer service because Jonathan, Jake's assistant, the Chinese guy that was running around all over the place, he just happened to be standing there, and I went over there just to mess with him, you know, to pull his strings and get him pissed off. And I filmed and talking with me. He didn't know that. They one of my tricky things, and I got him to say a few things, and that was it. But other than that, I've never been to guest customer service.
Yeah.
And then I was next to the guest customer service, but I was downloading the Wi-Fi.
Right.
Mm.
Once I did that, that was it. I didn't have to even bother anybody there. People were coming to me asking me about the Wi-Fi.
Kathy Mills says normally end up going to guest services once on a 7-day cruise, but did need to go twice on the Allure, and it was only a 4-day. OB onboard credit issues. Yeah.
Mm.
Yep.
You know, Kathy, we have to stop right there because let me tell you, the newbie, he was a newbie. Okay. And we were cruising with experience. I'm experienced, my daughter's experienced, the middle daughter experience. And we had just sat down in muster drill. And he did like this. He pulled up the account on his phone. And we were supposed to have like $400 and some odd worth of onboard credit. What he saw was less than that. He said, we got to go. I said, go where? We got to go. We got to go right now. The onboard credit is wrong. I said, but we haven't bought anything. We got up out of muster drill and went to guest services to stand in that long line because it was the first day of being on the ship. So the line was wrapped around the outside of the ship. Got there, the lady said, you have it. She has half and you have half. Yeah. So it's been downhill ever since then. He knows about guest services, and we're going to go to guest services over and over and over about nothing.
PK Adventure Travel says 0 or very rare.
Okay.
The last time I went was when we took the Adventure of the Seas out of Cape Liberty because the port peeps took my extension cord for my CPAP. The first time ever out of 20 cruises with it.
Oh, wow.
Orange Cone Vlog has a cruise update. 88 days till Alaska and got my upgrade request approved today.
Oh, wow.
They gave us a double upgrade from inside to aft extended balcony.
Get out. That's wonderful.
And he also said they did this because they, number one, had not available balconies, and number two, because I'm a TA. Hey, CME Traveling has made it in. Hey, guys.
Hey, good morning.
Kurt,
Good morning.
he likes legs and thighs.
Yes.
Legs and thighs?
Yeah.
Okay, that dog will hunt.
Yes, he does.
Orange Cone Vlog says also our sales rep for the rock and roll TC upgraded us there.
Okay.
All right. Well, that will work, right?
That's
there.
wonderful.
Yes. Good question.
Yes.
And speaking of
all these nice creators.
YouTubers, if you want to drop your channel link, I know we haven't said this in a while, but in the event you want to drop your channel link, just simply type in the word #ELS or #creator in the comments section, no matter which channel you're on. And Nightbot will drop your link. We invite all creators to do so you can connect with one another.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And creators who are coming on for the remainder of the day on YouTube are on a list available on our Facebook group, Go Live Together. Also on Eddie Lugo Studios YouTube, as well as the list that he's about to give us right now.
Which following us will be around either 10-11, anything is possible, might be live doing some fishing today. 7 p.m. tonight will be Mona Did What?
Mona did.
Also controversial cruising with One Strand Adventures Cruise Talk. 8 p.m. will be Across the Waves with traveling with Tinkerbell and cruising with Keith. Also, Antoinette at Phone will be live, and also Fred and Connie will be live with Mountain Folks. And 9 p.m. tonight will be Mountains to Sea Crew, and also Plum Travelers.
Nice. That is a great lineup for the remainder of the day.
Mhm.
And Orange Cone Vlog says, "I'll let you know about Friday later today." Okay, so he'll keep you updated, Eddie, on his live.
What I ask is make sure you have a thumbnail the day before.
Right?
The next day, I see it, I put you in it. I don't see a thumbnail,
Mm-hmm.
you're just out of luck.
Yeah.
I got a lot of. I checked over 100 channels every night, so sometimes it takes me a little longer. That's why I like to be done. I'll try to be done by 9. Most nights. Sometimes I'm done at 10, even 11 o'clock at night. But I try to do the best I can to help everybody.
Hey, the Bud.
And Bud files too.
Yeah, the Bud files have made it in.
Morning.
What's up?
Also, Orange Cone Vlog says, "Got a busy weekend. It depends on how much I get done before Friday morning for the barbecue competition this weekend. What are you cooking on the pit?
Oh,
Let us know in the chat."
you can't eat it,
I don't care. I want to know about barbecue.
but I'm gonna have barbecue for lunch.
Oof.
You can't be having that next to him. Are you crazy?
She can, because I'm like super controlled. If somebody wearing a white coat tells me to do something,
He gonna do it.
I'm gonna do it. You know, it's like, yeah, you went to school for 12 years for this. Okay, so I respect your opinion. I'm gonna do it. You know, unless it gives me complication, which bland food should not give me complications at all. You know, and that's what I'm doing is bland foods, chicken soup, you know, all of the
You get used to it after a while,
No.
right?
yeah, all of the things I know to do already. That's what that I got into practice before the surgery. And so, you know, instead of snacking on junk, I started snacking on vegetables, like raw vegetables and popcorn, you know, plain popcorn, not with butter or salt or anything, just plain. And so I'm already into practice eating healthier. It's just that I got to keep it going. But hey, barbecue, as long as it's low fat, you know, in other words, no beef, I could probably have that. Like some grilled chicken.
Grilled chicken you can have.
Yeah, that yes.
Yeah. But yeah, what is on the pit? I really want to know what you're putting on the pit. Here we go. Wagyu brisket.
Brisket
Wagyu.
is my favorite. That's that steak.
St. Louis ribs, chicken with smoked Memphis barbecue sauce, and Alabama whitewash, smoked ranch beans, and Maytag blue cheese potato salad. Blue cheese potato salad.
That's good because you know I like blue cheese.
I know, right? Oh, here we go. PK Adventure Travel says, next up for me in the smoker will be 2 London broils. One will be a dry rub and the other a marinated blend. That'll work. You're going to do like the Pepsi challenge on both of them and see which one come out better? Ooh, that would be good.
That sounds good what Ross is doing, man.
Yeah, barbecue. It's barbecue season already. I know the hot temperatures are coming in early, so the barbecue might as well follow.
So are the tourist people down here. They're coming in early.
They're coming in early.
They're setting up the beach early. You know, I saw them with the things out, you know. So they're getting ready for the tourists.
Yeah, the beach umbrellas and whenever the beach umbrellas and things to rent show up at the beach, we already know it's about to be busy all the way until after Labor Day.
Yeah. So
here we go.
Rates are going up, you guys.
You see, Z might want to go join with Ross right here. And it says dessert round is peach cobbler with bourbon sauce.
Oh, you know, Ross better quit playing.
I know, right?
I need to call Ross on the banana phone. Shoot.
Yeah.
That sounds good. He's in a competition. He's doing a competition.
That's what he said. Yeah.
Man.
Competition barbecue man. Ross, the man of
many talents
here.
Yes.
They're just coming out naturally in the chat. I like this.
Yes. Man.
Alrighty, guys. Well, thank you so much for an active show. We really appreciate you.
Yes.
As you know, as always, y'all take care of each other out there. Be sure to take care of yourselves. Hit the like button on your way out. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. And never ever forget, we love you and good morning.
Good morning.